Okay, so forgot to start recording, but it doesn't matter. I just did a couple odds and ends. What did I do? Not a whole lot. Uh, I bought a scroll for my melee dude. That's about it. Uh, Shuffled a few potions around. I think I built 2 watchtowers. Put my sniper in one of the watchtowers. Moved my people around a little bit. I them behind the gates. Yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Just 1,000 gold, and there's just nothing left to upgrade. These production buildings are just ridiculous. Because we have +4, +5, and it's uncommon better. You just get like a whole bunch of crazy stuff for days. Actually, I don't know, I'm probably gonna, that's probably overkill. How many times do I need to hit this, like, it'll probably bounce back a couple times, so I need to, probably only want to hit that one twice. I want to hit that one once, because it's gonna bounce back. Or is it? Probably gonna have to hit this one twice too, but I don't know. Well, those are all gonna get wiped out the first time, I think. Yeah, so it's line of sight. I don't know. Okay, let's just, I don't know. I guessed wrong. I probably should have done this one or something like that. The trouble is this one does like no damage, so you have to use the one that's propagates, even though you don't need it to propagate anymore. It's just that's just how it goes. All right. What are we doing here? 300. Wow, that's pretty good. 300 per hit. Well, so that one, it's not quite 300 for him. Okay. Pretty good start. Yeah, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I would like to make it back here, so I don't want to walk any farther. Okay, but I'm okay right now. Yeah, I actually restarted this battle because my unit placement was wrong, and the big important thing is that enemies can stun you. I forget which enemies have that ability. Is it the Lancers, or is it just the Bulkies who throw stuff? I guess just the Bulkies. But yeah, 2 of my people were stunned on turn 1, which was... there's not really anything you can do if you let that happen. You're just kind of in trouble at that point. What am I doing here? Not not a whole lot. There's just nothing left to do. Just, yeah, I can only hit like 5 out of 7 potential targets, no matter what I do. It's like... So I don't even know what I should be doing. I should be like slowing and then try to kill the ones that are really close. But there's just too many. This side is the strong side, and this, I don't really have the answers for it on this side, I don't think. And that wall is wrecked. That gate is probably wrecked too. Yeah. So what do I, how do I even deal with this? Do I just want to slow everybody? But I can only do this like once. Those are so close, they'll hit the wall next turn no matter what I do. Those are too far away. I don't know, maybe slowing those two would be nice. It's kind of a waste, it's 2 action points. Stun chance times 3 enemies. That, I don't know, I'll try. I got the one that was almost dead, and the other ones were just scot-free. That's just not what I wanted. I guess we should just try to skip them then. Yeah, that wall's gonna... There's gonna be a lot of waves too. There's like the number of waves increases each night, and if they're all like this, then it's gonna be pretty bad. Winter waves too. I think that's basically the... Shouldn't really be a problem. That one's a problem though. Not anymore. Okay. Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, apparently the longbow really can deal with isolated lancers pretty well. If they're not isolated, then I guess you're in trouble. Yeah, that southeast wall is gonna have some trouble. Don't know what to do about it. Southwest wall doesn't... This has a lot more protection than it really is right now. I guess you could teleport over there, but then you still have to do something about this wall this turn. Like, I can't stop protecting this wall until it's actually taken care of. At least for, you know, this turn. So something like we just finish where we're already at and then start switching for next turn. That about covers it. Alright. Tons of damage. Looks like it. Like, wow, that's enough to one-shot a Lancer? That's unreal. How is it dealing that much damage to Lancers? I don't even understand. Where's all this damage coming from? Like, that skill never does damage. That skill is, like, supposed to be relatively weak, I thought. It's supposed to be just a slowing skill. And what are you gonna do? Oh, you can do similar, right? Good, lucky crits are nice. That's annoying though. How do I deal with that? I just can't. There's just too many of them. Let's start with this side first, because then I can know how then I can start spending attention and going around clockwise from there if this unit does well enough on its own. Okay, so first of all, we have to hit that target. We have to hit those two. Spend one here and one here. Pretty nice start, I guess. Somehow that one got away unscathed. You're facing the wrong way, so yeah, it has to. They're aligned like this way, but they're in that direction, so it won't work. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we just want to stun a bunch of them, or how we? I don't know. How are they getting one shot with a skill that's primarily supposed to just stun things? That's just weird. I guess I'll take it though. Alright. Okay, I hope he doesn't get stunned the next turn, because that would suck. What have we got left? Nothing? Basically nothing. Yeah, too far away. Well, that unit's gonna... he's gonna hit the ruins, I guess that's all. That's not a big deal. Oh, that's stunned now. Let me read the skill description. It doesn't even, it just says stun, it doesn't say 50% or 20%, like, considering the size of your party and how quickly it goes to crap, it doesn't seem like there's a really good way to balance that, especially with, it's not like you can just keep your distance either, it's just, I guess you just never go outside of the walls. I mean, how else are you ever gonna cope with that? You just aren't, you're just it's just, yeah, driving. It's just driving in like heavy rain. It's like it's just really. I mean, maybe there are ways to play around it, but it's just not very satisfying. Like taking damage on a melee unit is a nice little risk-reward thing that you have to balance, but how do you balance taking a stun and then you basically, that unit just doesn't exist? It's like, you might as well just have that unit die if they end their turn outside of the walls. You might as well just hardwire that as the actual mechanic for all intents and purposes. Oh, and I don't quite have enough range to kill that unit either. It's too far away. I'd really like to though. That would really Okay, I have to kill that unit. Then there's a bunch of crap down here, and it's all scary. It's all really scary. No line of sight. What? Is there a tree or something stupid? Oh no, one of my vestige walls. I hate vestige wall. Vestige wall, you suck. Yeah, losing a couple of action points is like fair enough. Just completely losing your turn, and it's like presumably the exact same thing happens again next turn, and it's just unlocked forever. Presumably that's what's happening here. And well, I mean, what do you do about that? Like nothing? You just, I guess I'll just die now. Hashtag meme. your big guns. Oh, and you have no line of sight there. Is that what I'm seeing? But if you do this, maybe no. So, wow. God damn it, Lancer! Why do you have to be such a jerk? Okay, there we go. Oh, that was rough. Okay. Still got a ways to go. Like, there might be another bulky in the next wave, and we might still be stun locked. So, like, what do you do about that? That's not even doing anything there. Okay. Now what? Is that everybody? That's about all. Wait a second. You need to be here. Now we're ready. Sort of. So are we just gonna get stunned again? Or are we just... Oh, looks like they're out of range. Okay, that's an improvement. Oh, you're stunned. That was my... Yeah, that was my big wave clear. Well... At least it's only one unit, not like everybody. It's like the way I usually cope is I push back the fog, or the mist. Yeah, I push back the mist, and then I don't let them get close. I like, as soon as I see them, I snipe them with like long range crap, and then it's just not a problem. But I mean, they've just completely invalidated the concept of melee. Apparently, these fences that don't obstruct vision are like equally problematic, which I guess is sort of good for game balance, but the fact that melee is just screwed is pretty bad. Now what? I just do this, and then... So I'm out of throwing. I can't throw anymore. Like backstab and perforate, it's like, eh. Perforate is kind of... doesn't really have a much of a use case, because that's the unit you're supposed to have to perforate. But they just don't have enough health for it to really matter. So you end up just using backstab, except for when you're using throw and dagger, which is kind of even better for like everything. Only time I ever use perforate is at the very beginning of the game. If I happen to start with a really crappy dagger, and it's, you know, the only way I can one-shot these armoreds, because they start out with like 60 health, so there's a pretty good chance you can one-shot them with perforate. But beyond that, pretty soon the damage just, like, look at that. They're not that. Their whole theme is armor. They're supposed to be like, oh my god, we're so armored, but at this stage of the game, that's like not even. That's like any decent damage synergy can one-shot that. So having to punch through the armor is kind of just sort of a non-issue, and it kind of betrays the theme that they're trying to communicate. And I guess that Lancers are sort of supposed to be the serious big brother unit that takes the concept to some scary new extremes, but just doesn't quite deliver. Yeah, this side needs help, but this unit doesn't quite have enough range. Well, I mean, I can do this one, and see those two. I really wish I could reach, but I can't. Now what? This one, yeah. Oh, I poisoned those this turn too. That was kind of pointless, huh? I don't know. Kind of redundant. A lot of that was redundant. I don't know. Something like that. Oh, you haven't good. You haven't gone yet, because we're not really in great shape right now. I sort of need to deal with both sides at the same time because this unit is stunned. That's a problem. That's really a problem. I guess I can drop stones both sides. Snipe the big guy. Okay, that should reduce our losses a bit for now, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll do that. Okay. I'm gonna need some materials if I'm gonna not get stunned by bulkies on the last night. I'm gonna need some materials, but I don't know if that's a thing that's actually gonna work out for me. I don't think I can upgrade everything to stone walls all the way around. Just by having 3 scavenger camps for one night. It just doesn't seem like it's going to work like that. How are you going to do this? Crit would be good. Nope. Still nope. Crit. No. Crits are good. Why no crit? Well, I guess better late than never. I don't know. you finally get to have a turn again. That's pretty good, I guess. Better late than never. Oh, I'm running out of targets. Yeah, that's the only Lancer. Everything else could conceivably just blow up the first time I shoot it. Like, how many of these are actually still going to be alive? Probably... I'm probably already out of targets. Oh, there's one. Okay. And the 2 Lancers are still alive. Okay. That's why we use isolated procs, because they're pretty strong. Oh, that's the wrong. I was wondering why I wasn't. I was using the short bow. I thought I was. I screwed myself up a little bit. Okay. Oh, what? You've already. Huh, that's pretty interesting. Alright. Can't believe she barely used any actions that turn. And that side is totally wiped out. So does that mean that this side can get a little more attention now? Oh, we're almost there. Okay, we're most of the way there. Okay, that Lancer's a problem. I don't know if we can do anything about it. Not really. There's not a very... We can't reach any of the really good squares. Like, we have to go at least this far. I guess slowing would be good enough for this turn. Oh, even better. Okay. Oh, wait, you haven't gone yet, right? You can still... Oh, I see Night Owl finally kicked in, but... I think that's what I'm seeing. Where would it show up? I mean, it's turn 5, yeah, so... Night Owl finally kicked in, but it doesn't even matter anymore. Well, on night 12 it will matter. On night 12 it's going to matter a lot. Line of sight, out of range. Okay, fine, whatever. And airball. Okay. Bunch of airballs. I guess we could try to do this here. And finally, this side over here. Most of those are going to air. Where are those 4 enemies coming from? Are they just on the edge of the fog and I just don't see them yet? Oh, I see one there. Okay, whatever. Everybody just has full mana all the time. That's just this whole thing where crit builds just never out of mana is just a little bit unbalanced. I mean, it's a fun little concept, but it needs to be reined in somehow. I guess that's a scripted event. The fog seems like the fog retreated for the first time like ever. Because the big thing is that the fog always advances. I think they're trying. I think just the nature of the 12th boss is that having it be too close to your base would sort of trivialize the enemy a little bit too much. So I think the spawn points for where the mini bosses pop out are just scripted, and if the fog were any closer than it already is, then it would. If the fog were that close, they just would not be able to interact with you at all because they would be off screen. And since they're immobile, they had to do something about it, and that seemed like that was really surprising, but it seems like a really sketchy. I just assumed that the spawn points would be closer to your base, and that it would be a bit scary, but in other ways, help you bring the fight to them that much faster. I thought it was going to be like this really dynamic and kind of razor's edge sort of thing, where maybe you win really quickly or maybe you lose really quickly, but it's just not how it goes. Yeah, that's a little surprising. It just completely like they gave no indication that this is what was going to happen. The fog just retreated from it was at 5. Well, I just pushed it back 2, but it retreated like this far, and I pushed it back that much farther. So it just it's kind of ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about it. Okay, but I guess we're just gonna go. And these walls are just. Yikes. Yeah, let's just we probably have good enough equipment. But let's just scavenge like mad. I can I'm probably just going to the Ballier here, and then one of the armors. Go there twice, maybe. at that. That's just like the UI can't even hold. Well, it can, but it looks like it keeps going. I mean, it just barely holds everything. I'm gonna print screen that because that's kind of insane. Yep, that's pretty wild. Alright, so, that's only gonna take an hour to sort through, huh? Wow, that's a lot. And then, I guess let's get started. I guess it would have been nice to get some more shields, actually, but that's not gonna happen. I don't even need the gold though, so like taking the one that's worth the most gold doesn't really do anything. So sometimes it just really nothing. Sometimes nothing matters at all. Yeah, it's just all sort of garbage. That's fine, but it doesn't have anything really spicy like plus range or plus action points. Pretty sure I've got something better. Yeah. Like, what would I even do with 77 gold? Like, nothing. Just look for something spicy and then don't overthink it. The shield is probably winning, unless these are really, really spicy. That's pretty good helm. But... actually needs it. She could probably... that would sort of be an upgrade. I don't think... she doesn't have a super high stun chance, so it's kind of like whatever. It'd be more reliable against trash mobs the way that she is now, though. Versus like a little bit more damage. I guess she's more trying to snipe things, but... he's got empty shield slots. A lot of people have empty... or not very good shield slots. I'll whatever. I'll just take that. I don't know. That's also resistance reduction. That's okay. I changed my mind. I need to actually deal damage. Like, I'll put that on my sniper because she can snipe away at some of the mini bosses, and that'll be actually a good thing, I think. I don't remember if they have resistance or not, but extra damage is definitely a thing. So that one has student multi-hits, so that one does more damage. So this one doesn't really have a niche that it fills. It looks good until you see what it's up against, and then it's like, oh, like it's because it's rusty. If it weren't a rusty, if it were like adamantium or even steel or silver or whatever, it would be a good replacement for what I'm using now, but it's not. That's pretty sad. I would say pick it up for resale value, but gold has become completely... it's that stage of the game where gold doesn't even... you run out of things to buy. So it just goes in the trophy case. Maybe it was once a great... I mean, a rusty dagger is just a steel dagger that got rusty. I mean, that's probably the lore that I would use for that. I don't know. I don't really need any of this. I think I've already got all the stun chance equipment slots I can deal with on everybody who wants it. I'll take it anyway. Like maybe my other archer could use a little bit, but I feel like I usually got I already have something on almost everybody, like you know, plus range, plus action points. It's just really hard to turn down something that uh, that nice. See, plus action point, it's yeah, it's more damage, but I think we're already one-shotting things. Oh wait, that's exciting. Yes. Okay. Either she gets that, or somebody else does, and then something else gets rotated and back to her. But that's definitely something for somebody. This kind of a backup. Uh, yes, also both are sort of not bad. Where's my actual rifle user? How does this compare? It's yeah, you tried, but the +1 action point seals it for the other one, I think. So these are just backups at best. Trophy case, I don't know. Whatever. Short bow with multi-hit, that's not, that's not where you belong. You're being too silly. Makes me mad. I mean, are these really that many penalties built into that item? Like, is this item so good that you really need those penalties? It seems a bit excessive. Yeah, I don't really want that stuff. I just want to hit hard and go home. Really, is like block so valuable that you need -20 reliability? That just seems a little bit awkward. I don't know, I'll take it anyway. I just won't use it, I guess. Kind of regret unlocking items that like penalize you so much. That's, at least it's just, I don't know, you can get by without critical, but it still feels bad. It's pants. Yeah, sort of. No, I don't know. I'll take it anyway. I don't know. I don't think I'm in danger of running out of mana. I don't need the crit for damage necessarily, but for the mana collector it was sort of useful, but I've been capped off for so long that I could probably afford to lose a little bit. That is a lot of numbers. Some of them don't matter, some of them are kind of nice. I don't know. The alternatives don't really stand out either. Okay, starting with you, what was your thing? I think, no, it wasn't a weapon, there's something else maybe? Or was it like a ranged, it was probably one of the ranged weapons from the ranged people. Oh, this is, I was holding on to from earlier. Last fight, I was really annoyed by the amount of range that I had. I wanted more, but I didn't have it. So the question is, would I rather have one skill range or 18% physical damage and a bunch of tank stats? Yeah, let's just stay tanky. If he's gonna kill bosses, he's gonna have to walk through some nonsense to get there, I think. I don't know. I think when I go through everything for everybody else, if anything jumps out as melee, I'll come back around. But... oh, there were some shields, that's what it was. It looks like the base damage spread is not even that high, so losing reliability is not even a big deal. Yeah, so maybe we just lose the reliability and it's like whatever. So can he just wade through everything and it doesn't need... he like 71 block, yeah. Okay, he's just... I think he's invincible. So, yeah. That's about right. I could give him Berserk or Energized. He's gonna be one-shotting things a lot already, but let's just give him Berserk. Let's walk through Mordor. It'll be fun. I guess he's gonna need... he'll probably need that at some point. I don't remember which enemies. I know the ghosts have like 50%. I don't know who else has like lesser amounts, but it pops up from time to time. I think we were gonna do Energized. Yeah, like it's one of the leading options on these kinds of characters. One movement point actually would have been good. Kind of insta regretted that. Stun chance, he's gonna be stunning like stuff that's not even usually stunnable. It's gonna be pretty sick. Oh, look at all your perks, you got so many perks. What else? Berserk, maybe? Or do we give you Deadeye? Let's see. If we get a high enough crit chance, we can think about it. Doesn't... so far, it doesn't look like it. Reroll it. Do we YOLO for it? That armor's pretty decent. I don't know, let's just... weird things can happen on the last night. If you've never played this before, just trust me. If I want to give him armor, I could give him Berserk too. It seems not too crazy. Oh, I never took Vampire. Did I ever take... oh, I did. I took Vampire. Oh, guy, he has Vampire and Berserk. That's... yeah, that sort of works. Okay, you are just... short bow, long bow combo. So what is your last perk? The rest of these don't really make sense. 'Cause you're not supposed to be that close. You're not supposed to be melee. There's Don't Panic, but that's not a very good thing to have. It's like you don't want to have to need this. Reliability is a problem. I mean, this increases it somewhat. I could take cherry picking. It seems like... I don't know. Maybe I just take Don't Panic. It's not super great. Stunning, maybe? Yeah, let's take Stunning. Just in case. It's a thing that sometimes you'd like to be able to do it. skill range. Do you want that, or does someone else want it more? Hold on, let me see. I think skill range, I heard somewhere that skill range maxes out at 4. Let's see if that's true, though. So this should have gone from 4 to 5. Oh, it's now at +5. And she's the one who's in the watchtower, so I really like that. Let's not ruin that good thing that we have. Let's just, I can have better damage, or I can have better skill range. I like the skill range. The short bow is kind of dealing the most overall damage just by doing AoE. So the rest of this we kind of leave it alone. And then this was like the stupid backup weapon that we're never going to use. Yep. Looks like it. Okay. And this hat is like sort of usable, but maybe I'd rather use what I've already got for most people. Okay, that one's not very good. This one's better, I think. Yeah, critical power is better. Not as much armor, but yeah, it doesn't have block. That's the only thing. But then accuracy, huh? The resistance is about the same. The crit power is nice. Let's just take the crit power. Be nice to get better crit chance to go with it. That would be really nice. Well, I think that's... I don't need any more accuracy on this character. Resistance reduction's better. Crit chance, please. No. Oh. Guess from equipment, she's already got pretty good max health. Let's... you're killing me. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. What's that? That's for multi-hit, okay. Yeah, multi-hit is a really good trait to have on this character, so I'm going to leave it alone. Take another rusty shield just to fill the slot. Propagation damage is pretty good. His pants are not great, but there are no... I didn't get any pants. Trinket. Oh, did we get a trinket? Propagation bounces. That's... well, losing criticals kind of sucks. I think I'll leave that alone. It could go either way, but I'm going to leave it alone. I think I'm at the point where I don't even bother selling this stuff because there's nothing to buy. There just really isn't anything left to buy. This character, I could take Berserk just because I might end up kind of close to things. Could take Deadeye. That just means that it's more consistent. Once your propagation chain ends, you don't get a chance to repeat it. So if you crit every other unit and then you end up putting holes in the chain, then you kind of have trouble maxing your damage. It's kind of not a good pattern. What are the alternatives? I could take Lone Wolf and hope that, or put her, I don't know, try to keep her away from everybody else. That's like, I don't know, that's sort of acceptable, but it's not amazing. Crit power sounds good. Yeah, Deadeye was... it's only 52% crit, so I don't know. Still, Deadeye was starting to look sort of decent. I think these are just pretty good. I don't know, maybe I take the skill range at the last second. I don't know. That skill range really was pissing me off, but like, look how 71 block. I think that's the stuff of memes. But this one, plus 90% physical total. Yeah, I don't know, let's just keep him alive. And then there's like nothing to even spend gold on right now, is there? There's just... Technically we have a store, but what do we have? Probably a bunch of garbage. Yeah, just potions, basically. Everything else, there's no way I'll ever use it for anything. I mean, I could build... Like, where do I even build that, though? I can't. It's just, there's no room. I've kind of filled up all my space. I could build one, like, right here if I demolish this. Or I could just build ballistas. Ballistas are probably better. If I wanted to build ballistas, I could demolish the tavern because it's no longer... This is the last night. Unless they reworked it. Oh, it takes up 4 tiles in a very inconvenient pattern. Okay, that's irritating. Do I just build ballistas then? Or watchtowers? Watchtower might be good. Yeah, let's repair, upgrade, upgrade. I'm using that exploit again. It should cost 18 to upgrade to reflect the increased cost, but they did not account for... They did not make the upgrade cost match the total cost when you apply the penalty, the cost penalty in the you know, apocalypse level, whatever. Okay, so you can enter this watchtower. Seems cool. So the most... Until they patch it, they really should fix it so that everything just matches. But at the moment, there's this micromanaging exploit where you place the basic, the cheapest wall, and then you upgrade it because it costs less than just building the thing outright, which is kind of stupid. I don't want to make all the walls stone. I want to make the ones like right next that are guarding the watchtower. I want those to be made of stone. Then the inner walls are sort of... maybe I leave those... Maybe I don't bother repairing those because they're just a last stopgap thingy, but... So far we've only spent like half of our materials, so this might be fine. just really depends. Like, where should this guy go? Should he go into this watchtower, or is that... I feel like he needs to be closer to this stuff over here, though. So do I put a watchtower, like, here? It's just a pain to walk around them, though. It's kind of really, really a pain. Maybe I destroy one of these walls, and then... No, I meant to destroy it. I just wasted a lot of materials doing that, too. Okay, this side is looking kind of scary. I want this unit to be able to retreat and still be able to shoot, but maybe I should just go ahead and upgrade those walls. I don't know. It's kind of scary. At any rate, this one definitely needs to be stone. Put a watchtower there, which I might end up using. Just depends on how stuff moves around. Okay, this guy, he's gonna have trouble with line of sight if it gets too crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Throw down some ballista, maybe? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like right there is good. Oh, those barricades are in the way. I had to remove a barricade if I'm gonna put ballistas here. But here is fine. Well, what's right there? Just a wooden wall. Well, I don't want that wooden wall. I can't even get out of the... That's blocking my... Yeah, I can't even leave the watchtower like that. Okay. Here. I don't know why that's so bad. I guess I'll have to put it here, but I have to remove the barricade. That's probably fine. I don't know, those barricades are sort of helping, and I don't want to remove them just for nothing. I like to leave this lane clear. I could put a... I feel like if I put this here, something's gonna it's gonna get hit by an enemy at some point. I don't know. Let's just spend those materials and be on our way. Okay, there's just nowhere to put a temple, right? And the mana well is almost pointless. Yeah, I guess let's YOLO it. We are close to the end. Let's see if we make it. Just hand out those potions. I guess you might as well heal before we start. I don't know. This is just mostly unnecessary. Oh, were there any... Usually there are scrolls. Really, no scrolls this time. Surprising. I would sell these, except there's no point. And all of my slots are full. I guess I can just replace some of these potions with stronger ones. That's the only thing left I can actually do. All that nonsense, I just can't even hold all my stuff. Alright. Okay, that looks moderately fortified. Oh, I never repaired that one. Oh well. It's too bad you can't exchange gold for materials or vice versa, even if it was like at a 3-to-1 ratio. Because like 500 materials, 1700 gold does nothing, but 500, 600 materials would be pretty nice right now. Yeah, she's fine. She's in a watchtower. She's staying in that watchtower. That's like where she's supposed to be. Okay, night 12. Spoiler. This happens. Yeah, these little bastards. Just doing the things that they do. That's how they be. And oh, we smashed my ballista. And unfortunately you cannot get isolated bonus damage against the mini-boss. Apparently it's so big that it counts as being surrounded by itself, which is kind of weird, but it has its weird kind of logic to it, but I don't really like it. I just want the bonus damage. And I assume that line of sight gets screwed up when I try to do this. So there's just no way to do both at the same time. Okay, that's disappointing. disappointing, I guess. Man, it feels like Apocalypse 3. This is what Apocalypse 3 feels like. Look at all that empty space. Yes, crits, please. Please crit so I can just move on to something else. No. Well, I tried. Oh. Yeah, I was supposed to kill the boss, wasn't I? But I guess I'm putting it off. Oh, see, you're... Yeah, dagger throw, that's right. You don't have quite as much range as these hand crossbow people. Let's start with the weak one, because if you kill the weak one on accident, you won't be able to attack it again later, so it's better to start with the weakest one, so you can know for sure that that attack is not wasted. Wow, they're just exploding. And I have to back off because I don't want to be too close to the spawns. Could get pretty scary. 50% stun chance on an enemy that's mostly stun immune. It's pretty slick. It didn't happen that time though. I tried though. Leave that alone and then try to blow it up next turn when it's surrounded by stuff. Seems like a better play. Okay, so you... What, do you go slay the boss? Do you go deal with this Lancer, maybe? I mean, you do have the scroll. That could be kind of snazzy. I think I just want to get rid of that Lancer and then mosey on over to the boss. Just mosey on over. And right now you're too close to the wave, so I kind of want to retreat a little bit. which means you have leftover action points, but I'll just have to do. Oh, right, you're still inside the base. I think the ballista might get it though. Aw, it's armored. It didn't even kill it. Not a fan of that. Yeah, I think I'll just wait for them to approach. I don't really want to walk into the next wave. That would be a little dangerous. What about you? What can you do? You can do sort of a lot if you walk a little closer. Okay. Something like that. Then one more. Where does it go, though? With crits, this might not even matter, but I'll do it anyway. I feel like it's probably 2 shots. Oh, no, wasn't. Okay. Oh, that was not even the stronger one. Well, got enough. I guess he can just chill. That's just... I mean, you saw that, right? That's... Oof. That was like... Pow. Right in the face. It's overkill, but like mana doesn't even exist right now, so whatever. It's just so unbalanced. Like, this one needs to be buffed. This one could be buffed a little bit. This one could be buffed a little bit. This one could be nerfed. Yeah. I guess that's about as that gets. Really? Oh, that's a lot of dodge. Oh, I had... That was dumb. I had that the whole time and I didn't use it. So what do we think? Do we just assassinate the boss? How many hits is that going to take? It could take all 5 hits. But if with crits, then it could take less. Oh, yeah, that's... Yep. Wow, that was pretty simple. That thing, I thought I already got them, but I guess not. You just keep getting more. Time to do this thing, I guess. I mean, that's what it's for. 1851. That must have been a crit. An isolated crit on assassinate. Or snipe. Yeah, assassinate is what's called. Okay. Like to... oh, no line of sight, of course. I guess that's how you have to do it, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think they still have to spawn one more of those things, and I had to kill both of them, but I've killed that history out before. Damage right now or 300 damage eventually. Oh, that's... Well, no, there's a bunch of block isn't there. Yeah, so 240 versus 300, but then it takes a long time. Oh, the crits, that's probably a lot better actually. What I really want to do is just this, right? Out of range. Just not spaced out right. They're all, yeah, here's, I can do it here, or I can do it here, but not in the middle. Just too, like right in the middle is just not quite. Look at that. Oh well. this one or we're gonna hit that one, but... Wait, if I do this, maybe? Line of sight still good? Yes. stuff. Almost. Okay. Can we do this before it's over? I don't think you can hit yourself with propagate Mr. Analyst, but if I'm wrong, that would suck. Either I got lucky or... Last time I checked, it was you could only hit allies, but not yourself. I should do something about those. Can I... Wait, can you? Yes. Good, you have range. That's very good. doing this nonsense. Did that miss? Look, it should have been painful, but it did nothing. It didn't say that it missed. It didn't say dodge or anything. This might be it. I'll just, yeah. It's true, that was the second out of 4 multi-hits. The full power would have been doing all 4 rounds. Level 14. Yeah, it's because he got all the kills. Look at that, 140. I think that's just for this battle, because 43 seems a little bit low. I think that's for this battle. So he easily could have had like 5 or 10 times as much as that. doesn't unlock anything because that's the last one that there is for now. But that's it. I assume there's no celebration though. Nothing. I think nothing really happens. Dialogue except for after your very first one. So they'll probably add more stuff later. Um, this makes me wonder, what am I missing? It says 77 out of 83, and here there's only one of them is visible. So they're, yeah, like these. What are these hiding behind? Some kind of achievement that I haven't achieved yet. Looks very mysterious, because this one I've got all of them, every single one. Like one of them used to be hidden, and it turned out that you just had to stun things a bunch of times with the same character. I think it was this one. I have no clue, but hopefully after I do this one, it'll unlock the next one or the next 5, because otherwise I have no clue. But whatever. That's the last. That's it. That's the last file. That's Apocalypse 4. I completed it. Now I did use some perks that made it a lot easier, and there were some very expensive perks. Using it on Apocalypse 4 is of course justified. I claim that it's possible to win on the lower ones without too much trouble, and with a lot less unlocks, but it's hard to prove that because you can't toggle them on and off. So the next best thing that I could do is I could just not use the starting gold. So you start with an extra 100 gold and an extra 100 materials, and it costs a lot of tainted souls to do that. So if I just refuse to spend them, then it would be a closer approximation to how do you win when you don't have quite as many unlocks. So that's something I might do in a future video. Because it's not like you have. I mean, Apocalypse 4 was really hard without everything unlocked, but the earlier ones you can get by with substantially less. And I'd like to demonstrate that sometime. The other alternative is I just wait for them to release a patch. I think it's very highly requested that they allow you to restart a new save slot on your account without erasing your main progress line. And when they implement that, then I can really show you firsthand, well, how, what does it look like? How many times do you have to lose? How do you, I think it was like my 3rd or 4th Lakeburg before I defeated before I won my first run. It's nothing extreme, but sure, there are a few kind of progress walls that require certain unlocks for you to do well. But beyond that, it's you can start getting pretty far pretty quickly. That, and once you get your first winning run, then at that point you're collecting just that much. You're just collecting a lot of corrupted souls per run. So anything that you would need to beat Apocalypse 2, you probably got it already by the time you finish Apocalypse 1. But yeah, number 4 was a pretty big progress wall. Number 3, number 3 was basically offset by Wealthy Haven 1. Like if you rush a gold mine with that extra starting gold, it's not 100% sufficient, but between that and everything else, and just knowing the game well, you have more than enough to make it work at that point. So, um, so yeah, that's it. This sort of starts out artificially hard, and then turns out that it is just sort of genuinely somewhat hard. But then you play it some more, and then it's like not really that hard at all. But then Apocalypse 4 is pretty frustrating. But it looks like I found a sort of system. At the moment, it would be a lot harder if it weren't for hand crossbow being super powerful. Eventually, I found ways to use longbows that seemed to be pretty powerful, but I think the hand crossbow was just totally obscene. And it's a fun weapon. I don't want them to completely ruin it, but it's like it just needs to meet halfway. Like it could be like everything else could be buffed for half the difference, and then it could be nerfed for half the difference. Between it and an average weapon. If it all meets in the middle, then maybe it can still be like a sort of fun but situational weapon. That's what I hope. I hope they manage to figure something out like that. But yeah, fingers crossed. Early access. It has come a long way. I mean, I played the. There was also the public prologue demo version, several months ago, and yeah, it's come a long way, but it's could still be better. So that's kind of it. I really want them to rework Apocalypse 4, though. I think the Seer, you should still be able to push the fog back on Apocalypse 4. It should just it should just it should just be really, really expensive to be able to do so. Maybe maybe there should be a Seer upgrade that costs. Maybe you should have to sink 1,000 or more gold into the Seer, and maybe you should take 5 or 6 workers total to use it to its fullest, and that would sort of be balanced and not too unfair. Right now, it's just like driving in a heavy rain, and they don't give you any options to combat it. It was a nice surprise though, getting to the 12th night and then having the mist pushed back for free. That was like. That just sort of turned off the pressure big time, and it was just sort of you could just go back to how it used to be in Apocalypse 3 from there. So yeah, it's a lot to think about, but yeah, that's where that's at. Apocalypse 4, it's beatable. It's hard to take some. You have to puzzle through some things, but once you find the rhythm, it's not as hard as it looks. It's just you didn't know how to do it, and then now you do. And that's kind of how it goes. So that's my solution. Hope that's good for something. But yeah, good luck with all that.